Welcome to Door of the Abandoned. Today we're going to check out this old brick plant that's behind us here. We're going to find one of the informational signs here and give you a little more information on it. A lot of interesting history here behind this plant, and this thing's pretty big. I don't know if we're going to get it all in one video, but we're going to check this interesting piece of history out here today. Okay, this here sign gives a little bit of information and actually some histories of the plant back when it was in running operation. And I'll read this sign off. I'll narrate it, I guess, a little bit. Okay, Clarion Firebrick Company opened in St. Charles on March 20th, 1900. It operated in this location for more than 100 years. The refractory plant prospered even though suffering from fires, explosions, and several changes in ownership. Over 1,200 die forms and refractory bricks were produced at this plant. These items were used in steel mills throughout North and South America, including Pittsburgh and Bethlehem, PA. Okay, a refractory material can withstand very high heat. Hard and soft clay is used in making refractory bricks, which are harder than common construction bricks. Hard clay has a higher aluminum content, which allows it to withstand heat. The clay used at St. Charles was mined across the creek from 1879 until 1965, 3/4 of a mile away and 200 feet up. It was lowered on tracks by gravity down an incline, hauled in wagons by mules or horses, and later by electric motor cars along the creek on a tramway, then over a bridge, piers of which can still be seen to the plant, which we'll see if we can find those. At one time, 60 tons of clay per day were used. Later, clay was brought from Clearfield County. Clays were ground into powder. Hard and soft clays were mixed together with water as a bonding agent. The mixture was pressed into bricks and dried on floors heated by gas for about 8 days. Bricks were then fired in kilns for 5 to 9 days, where temperatures were slowly raised to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Finished bricks were brought up an incline and shipped by rail and truck from the siding and platform. And you can see some workers down here at the mines from years ago. Actually has their names down there. You can see various parts of this old factory are in pretty bad shape. Let's go see what we find here. Some of the buildings from up above are getting pretty rough condition. Awesome though to see. Love this old history from years gone by. To see what people did many years ago for their livelihoods. And a lot of the guys, they said, worked here, you know, for their whole working lives, their whole careers spent here. Provide for their families and everything, you know. This plant was here for a lot of years. Like so many, it remains viable as long as the stuff that they're mining and using in their process is is plentiful. And eventually things dry up and companies move on. I don't know how this floor feels a little bit, I don't know.
Sketchy.
Yeah. Just have to watch our footing today. I'm going to say these bricks here were bricks that were made right at this plant. These here. They do have a number stamped in them. 576A. This would have been an old stoplight from years ago that would have apparently, for some kind of traffic that would have been coming up through here and getting product or something, they had a stoplight for traffic to stop going down through here. Old fan spinning in the light breeze. I can see the belt on this conveyor is still there. The belt on this conveyor that runs a ways down there. I suppose we'll see more where it went once we get on down there. Looks like some people dumping some of their junk down in here. This little building, there's just a bunch of random junk in there. The floor did fall through over here.
I can see it right there. Yeah, there's a basement right there.
There's a basement there, yeah. What is in the basement? Ooh. Okay, we got some Looks like they kept some different tools and parts and components in here. I see a
little shoe.
Electrical contactor in that.
It looks like it might be a dump for somebody.
Well, obviously. Yeah, just kind of a bunch of old junk. Looks like a lot of electrical maintenance parts. See electrical motor capacitor there. See some electrical connection boxes here. Some liquid tight conduit. This must have been an area where they... You see an old rheostat over here.
Be a nice place for some creatures to live, for sure.
Yeah, you can see where the floor collapsed there, and all that stuff was upstairs, and now it's on this level. All right. I still hear them transformers humming over there. I don't know that the plant has any power, but this is probably some kind of a distribution area for back in here. I mean, I'm definitely thinking there ain't no power at the plant here. Whoa. This is cool. Alright. Wow. Some kind of a hopper up there and the material come down. This thing's probably on some kind of a shaker here. Why, it's got them cables on it probably. Well, there's a lower floor to this too, because there's a hatch over it. And ladder going down. Oh my. Pretty narrow stairway here. Holy cow. About a foot wide.
What's that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, just the wind, I think.
The wind up against a brick building?
Probably blowing something around.
All the mud shoes.
Yeah. Yep, a lot of old time controls and stuff used in here. Used a lot of old rheostats and stuff. Well, big gearbox there. I'm gonna say this is some kind of a bucket elevator. Oh yeah. Whoa. See, there's a lot of water down in there. Man. Put it back the way we had it.
What was that? I told you.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Skull. Animal skull.
I'm gonna say hopefully it's an animal skull. One of the old trucks apparently they must have used. See, these are basically apparently like the bricks that they made. I mean, some people have no doubt used this as a dumping ground. See the old washers and dryers and people's junk.
Here.
Yeah, a little mini Huff payloader. Just a little guy. Wow. This place is pretty big. That little car is in pretty rough shape there. Got a bunch of bricks fell over on it. Inside here there's a, wow, look at the roof, is pretty bad shape in here. But here's an old oven.
That's pretty cool.
Of some sort. Looks like the floor goes down there. Whoa, wait a minute. This thing goes the whole way around there.
Seriously?
You see it?
Yeah.
Goes the whole way around there. Comes out the other side. This was another one here that went around. They must have been on like a track or track system. Must have just pulled the stuff through. Wow, this is pretty neat. Yeah. Well, you can see this oven went around. The whole way around. You can see. Whoa, this is pretty neat. I just don't know what kind of footing I'm stepping on here. But that thing goes the whole way around. And these two, looks like these are burnt out. Walls coming away, caved in. You know, from all the heat cycles, probably would have made it, you know, probably had to be redone every so often, I'm going to assume. Because this looks like new brick here. And this looks like old. But that is pretty neat. See, here's another one that's kind of the whole rooftop has caved in on it, the whole way around it. This would have been a loading dock here where trucks would back into and get loaded up with bricks. This looks like pretty much a warehouse for storing the brick. And there's still a lot of them in here. A lot of different types that they made. This over here would be some of the brick kilns, the many brick kilns. These old brick kilns are all through here. A whole bunch of them. Let's go inside one, see what it's like. See, there's holes in the floor. There's a bunch of these vents on the side. This roof is going to be, I can see cracks in it and everything. It's not going to be too long before she's going to be coming down.
Too stable?
No, it's probably not a good idea to be in here. See that big crack in that? that baby's gonna come down. So we're gonna head out of here. But that is really neat inside of there. These holes in the bottom brick, I don't know if they fed air up through here. Fed air, and then, well, that would have had to feed, I'm assuming, gas somewhere. And air, and then it would have heated this up in here. I don't know how I'm sure there's plenty of information online how they work, but that is that's something. There's another one in there. That one's getting pretty rough condition. Not much in there.
Old school.
Yeah, well, you can sharpen your pencil out here.
Old school.
Yeah, some of these are getting pretty rough condition. Okay, up on top of that right there is part of the answer, because that's a blower right there. And that is probably gonna, this here thing probably goes to those vents in the floor. Either the vents or those side chambered things. And blows air in there, or something to do with air. But that's what that is. Looks like somebody was burning a bunch of garbage in here.
Looks like almost like a locker room.
No, there's a bathroom back there, I see.
Lunchroom. Yeah.
I'll bet you that's maybe what this was. So I see heaters in here.
Then there's a like coat rack.
Yep, see the old bathrooms in there.
Yep. Shower.
Yeah.
Shower in there.
Yep.